Ever wondered if there's a place where women rule? Welcome to the mysterious world of the Mosuo people. Nestled between the Yunnan and Sichuan provinces in China, near the picturesque Lugu Lake, resides a community unlike any other. Picture a society of 40,000 people, where inheritance doesn't pass from father to son, but from mother to daughter. Intriguing, right? Daily life in Mosuo society is a vibrant tapestry, woven with threads of agricultural livelihoods. The Mosuo people have perfected the art of raising grain, nurturing livestock, and practicing self-sufficiency. Their local cuisine boasts of preserved pork, a delicacy enjoyed by all. But here's the catch: goods are more often exchanged than purchased with money. Their homes are a unique blend of communal living and privacy, with houses built around a central courtyard and private rooms for women. Imagine a world where women have their own space, their own sanctuaries. In the realm of spirituality, the Mosuo are a diverse lot. They follow two main religions, Tibetan Buddhism and the animist religion Daba. While Buddhism is a cornerstone in their daily life, Daba is reserved for special ceremonies like funerals. What's interesting is that the Mosuo culture, rich in its traditions and customs, is passed down orally, with no written records. In an era dominated by digital communication, this practice of oral transmission of knowledge is a refreshing, albeit challenging, departure. But what sets the Mosuo apart is their matriarchal society. It's a world where women hold the reins. They manage finances, own property, and make decisions. The grandmother in particular is the head of the family, making all final decisions. The concept of grandma's house is central to their way of life, with rituals such as the gate of life and death, symbolizing birth and death. There's so much to explore, so much to understand about this unique culture. From their coming-of-age ceremonies to their unconventional approach to relationships and child rearing, the Mosuo people hold a treasure trove of fascinating traditions. So, let's dive into the daily life of this fascinating culture. Life in the Mosuo society is steeped in tradition and simplicity. Nestled between Yunnan and Sichuan provinces, in China, near the tranquil Lugu Lake, the Mosuo community thrives. This community, of around 40,000 people, maintains a unique matriarchal society where inheritance passes from mother to daughter, a rare phenomenon that piques the interest of many. Their day-to-day existence is woven around an agriculture-based lifestyle. Grain and livestock farming are their lifelines, and the virtue of self-sufficiency is deeply ingrained in their way of life. It's not uncommon to see Mosuo men and women working diligently in the fields, tending to their crops and animals, with a sense of contentment and pride. Living in harmony with nature, the Mosuo have mastered the art of preserving pork, a local delicacy that is a testament to their resourcefulness and culinary expertise. In this society, the exchange of goods often takes precedence over monetary transactions, a practice that fosters a sense of community and interdependence. Their homes, often built around a central courtyard, are a reflection of their communal ethos. These houses offer a unique blend of shared living spaces and private quarters for women, striking a balance between community interaction and personal solitude. But there's more to Mosuo life than farming and food. Their society is a fascinating tapestry of customs, beliefs, and traditions that have been passed down through generations. The Mosuo women, known as Ami, are the pillars of their families and communities. They manage the finances, own property, and make key decisions, while the grandmothers, or Ami Ma, hold the highest authority, their words carrying the weight of wisdom and experience. Every aspect of Mosuo life, from their daily routines to their societal structure, bears the imprint of their matriarchal roots. It's a society where women lead and men support, a society that offers a glimpse into a world where gender roles are not just reversed, but redefined. More than just their daily life, the Mosuo are also known for their intriguing religious practices. The Mosuo follow a unique blend of Tibetan Buddhism and the ancient Daba religion. In the heart of the Himalayas, nestled between the emerald green waters of Lugu Lake and the towering mountains, spirituality permeates every aspect of the Mosuo life. Their beliefs are as diverse and layered as the landscape itself, a fascinating blend of Tibetan Buddhism and the indigenous Daba religion. Tibetan Buddhism, with its colorful prayer flags and tranquil monasteries, is the more visible of the two. It's a constant companion in the Mosuo's everyday life, offering guidance and comfort. An early morning prayer, a quiet moment of meditation, or a visit to the local monastery. These are all woven into the fabric of their daily routine. It's a religion of compassion and wisdom, encouraging its followers to seek enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. Yet, when it comes to life's significant milestones, the Mosuo turn to their ancient Daba religion. Rooted in shamanism and animism, the Daba religion is a spiritual connection to nature and the ancestors. It's a world where spirits reside in mountains and rivers, where shamans communicate with the divine, and age-old rituals mark the ebb and flow of life. Funerals, for instance, are steeped in Daba traditions. They are soulful ceremonies led by Daba shamans who guide the departed spirit on its final journey. It's a beautiful testament to the Mosuo's deep respect for the cycle of life and death. But the Daba religion isn't just about grand ceremonies. It's also a repository of ancient wisdom, of stories and songs, of healing practices and moral codes. It's a spiritual heritage passed down from generation to generation, a vibrant thread in the rich tapestry of Mosuo culture. The Mosuo's spiritual landscape is a testament to their resilience and adaptability. They have embraced the teachings of Tibetan Buddhism while preserving their ancient Daba traditions, creating a unique spiritual identity that is truly their own. But their unique beliefs don't stop there. Let's explore their language and how they pass on their cultural knowledge. In a world dominated by the written word, the Mosuo rely on oral transmission of knowledge. This centuries-old approach has ensured the survival of their unique language and cultural heritage in an era where many indigenous languages are at risk of extinction. Imagine a culture where stories, customs, and knowledge are passed from generation to generation, not through books or the internet, but through spoken word. This is the Mosuo way. It's a living, breathing tradition that forms the backbone of their society and identity. The Mosuo language is a vibrant thread that weaves the community together, a rich tapestry of shared history and wisdom. It's a language like no other, with distinct sounds and phrases that reflect their unique worldview. It's a language so unique, in fact, that it's not easily understood by speakers of other Chinese dialects. Their language is a testament to their resilience and their fierce commitment to preserving their cultural identity. However, the lack of a written form of the Mosuo language poses a significant challenge. As younger generations become more exposed to mainstream Chinese culture and global influences, there's a risk that this oral tradition could fade into obscurity. Recognizing this looming threat, a cultural association of the Mosuo people has embarked on a mission to preserve their language. They are working tirelessly to develop a written form of the Mosuo language. This endeavor is not just about preserving words and phrases, but about safeguarding a way of life, a unique perspective on the world that could offer invaluable insights to us all. The task is not easy. Translating the nuances of an oral language into a written form is a complex process, but the Mosuo are determined. They understand that their language is not simply a means of communication. It's a vessel for their history, their traditions, and their very identity. In the heart of China, between Yunnan and Sichuan provinces, the Mosuo are writing a new chapter in their story, one that they hope will ensure the survival of their language and culture for generations to come. Now let's delve deeper into the heart of their society, their matriarchal structure. In Mosuo society, women are the pillars of strength and decision makers. This is a world where matrilineal norms shape the fabric of society. Here, the women hold the reins, managing the family finances and owning property. They are the custodians of their family's wealth and the decision makers of their households. This is a society where gender roles are flipped compared to many societies around the world. In the Mosuo community, the grandmother is the matriarch, the one who calls the shots. She is the head of the family, making all final decisions. Her word is law in the household. It's her wisdom, experience, and guidance that steer the family through the ebbs and flows of life. She is the stalwart rock, the foundation upon which the family structure stands. The Mosuo matriarchy is not just about power and control, but also about responsibility and duty. Women take up the mantle of providing for the family, ensuring everyone's well-being, and keeping the family traditions alive. They are the ones who pass on their lineage, their customs, and their values from one generation to the next. The Mosuo women are not just mothers and grandmothers, but they are also the community's entrepreneurs, the household's budget managers, and the family's strategists. They are the ones who determine how resources are allocated, what crops to plant, and how to negotiate in the local markets. These roles, typically assigned to men in many societies, are effortlessly handled by the Mosuo women. They have proven that they are equally capable, if not more, in running households, managing finances, and taking care of their families. This matriarchal society also extends to matters of the heart. The Mosuo women have the freedom to choose their partners in what is known as walking marriages. They have their own private rooms, and men visit them at night, returning to their homes by morning. There is no formal marriage contract, and the relationships are based on mutual consent and respect. With such a unique societal structure, their customs are equally fascinating. The Mosuo community provides a compelling glimpse into a world where women lead, inspire, and hold the community together. It's a testament to the strength of women and the beauty of a society that celebrates them. From coming-of-age ceremonies to unique marriage practices, Mosuo customs defy societal norms. Let's delve into these fascinating traditions. The onset of adolescence is marked with a significant ceremony for both boys and girls, typically between the ages of 12 to 14. For girls, it's a rite of passage that comes with a symbolic skirt, signifying their transition into womanhood. Along with this, they gain the right to their own private rooms, spaces designated for relationships. Boys, on the other hand, receive trousers, denoting their passage into manhood. The Mosuo have a truly unconventional approach to relationships and marriage. Instead of the typical marital bonds we're familiar with, they practice what is known as walking marriages. In this unique arrangement, men visit their partners at night, returning to their own homes by dawn. There are no formal marriages, and relationships are fluid, based on mutual consent and understanding. Now, you might be wondering, where do the men fit into this matriarchal society? Well, their role is primarily centered around their female relatives. They help in raising the children of their sisters and other female kin. These children bear their mother's surname and are brought up within the mother's household. In this society, where women are the heads of households and lineage is passed through the female line, men play a crucial role in maintaining the family structure and contributing to the upbringing of the next generation. It's a balance that works seamlessly for the Mosuo, a testament to their resilience and adaptability. Adoption, especially of female children, is another common practice among the Mosuo. This ensures the continuation of the family lineage, with adopted children enjoying full rights within the family. It's a unique approach that not only strengthens the family structure, but also offers a sense of belonging and security to the adopted child. In a society where lineage is so important, they have a unique approach to adoption. In our next scene, we'll delve deeper into the Mosuo's intriguing adoption practices and how they ensure the continuation of their family lineage. In the Mosuo culture, adoption isn't just about providing a home. It's about preserving lineage. Indeed, the practice of adoption, particularly of female children, holds a special place in this society. It's not so much a charitable act as it is a strategic move, ensuring the continuation of the family line. Here, the focus isn't merely on biological lineage, but also on the cultural and social lineage, the passing down of traditions, customs, and even property. In the Mosuo community, women are the bearers of the family name, the custodians of the family property, and the keepers of the family heritage. So, when a family adopts a girl child, they are essentially securing their future, fortifying their lineage, and preserving their cultural heritage. Now, the amazing thing about this practice is that these adopted children are given full rights within the family. They are not treated as outsiders or second-class members. Instead, they are embraced wholeheartedly, loved unconditionally, and given the same responsibilities and privileges as the biological children. This includes the right to inherit property, the right to participate in decision-making, and the right to carry on the family name. But it's not just about the rights, it's also about the responsibilities. Adopted children are expected to contribute to the family, to uphold the family customs, to respect the elders, and to carry on the family traditions. They are groomed to become the torchbearers of the Mosuo culture, the guardians of the Mosuo heritage. So, in essence, adoption in the Mosuo society is not just about providing a loving home to a child in need. It's about ensuring the survival of the Mosuo culture, the preservation of the Mosuo traditions, and the continuity of the Mosuo lineage. And this, my friends, is what makes the Mosuo culture so unique, so fascinating, and so resilient. It's a culture that values community over individuality, tradition over modernity, and lineage over biology. A culture that, despite the tides of time and the winds of change, has managed to hold on to its roots, to preserve its heritage, and to thrive in its own unique way. From their matriarchal structure to their unique customs, the Mosuo culture is a fascinating study in diversity and resilience. The Mosuo culture is a testament to the diversity of human societies. We've journeyed together through the hidden world of the Mosuo, a community tucked between the Yunnan and Sichuan provinces in China, where matriarchy reigns supreme. We've shared a day in their life, dipped our toes into their agricultural practices, and savored their preserved pork delicacy. We've explored their spiritual beliefs, the duality of Tibetan Buddhism, and the animist religion Daba, as well as their rich oral tradition, which holds their history and wisdom. We've marveled at their matriarchal society, where women lead families and manage finances, where grandmothers hold utmost respect and power. We've observed their customs, their coming-of-age ceremonies, their unique practice of walking marriages, and their approach to raising children. We've learned about their practice of adoption to uphold their lineage. In a world where cultures are rapidly blending, the Mosuo stand as a beacon of tradition and uniqueness.